What's good, YouTube? I wanted to give a quick comparison of the Kith 990 V4 in the Moonrock. Do they call it the Moonrock? I think they call it the Moonrock colorway. That's this top pair versus the newly released 2010 model for Gray Day. These pairs obviously pretty darn similar, of which the internet made note, and I was super curious. I was really attracted to this 2010, the way it looked. Already had these, hadn't worn them yet, and just bit the bullet and got both in hand. And now want to just see how similar or different they are, which one I prefer. I've been just really excited and thinking about the right moment to bust out these this Kith pair. And then today, when I unboxed my 2010, which came from Lapstone and Hammer, because New Balance sold out in a hot second on these, but I was able to grab a pair. It took a whole week to ship from the East Coast, but super happy to have these in hand. And now that I have them both, I'm pretty much way more excited about these 2010s, even though I love both pairs. Um, so let's get into the differences. You can see that the N logos are pretty different. There's a lot more texture on the 2010. And in general, there's more contrast in the 2010 compared to the Kith pair, which is pretty subdued and really kind of looks a lot to me like what Kith did on the 993 a few years ago in that kind of hard to describe pistachio color. I have those two beautiful, beautiful pair. Um, but I think both of these are just great. Um, another big difference is the color and style of the mesh. So if I turn these over here, you can see that the 2010 is much lighter and has a much bigger diamond weave pattern than the Kith pair right here. Um, the midsoles, I really like this pop of yellow and the kind of creamier color on the 2010 compared to the Kith pair, which is super nice. But I'm again digging the contrast on this pair. The suede is obviously much hairier on the 2010 pair. The Kith pair, the quality of the suede seems immaculate, but it's a little flatter. Although on the 2010, you get some pretty flat suedes over here as well. Um, Looking at the soles of the shoe, Eye of the Beholder, I think these both look great as soles. They're both really light. They're both going to get super dirty and messed up pretty quickly, but nice soles. Um, Back of the shoe, not sure how well you can see that, but we got a little Kith branding on here, and then these pops of blue on the 2010 on both the tongue and the heel tab. Um, the Kith one, I don't have it here to show you, but comes with multiple lace options, whereas the 2010 just comes with one. But I think I'd probably be rocking the Kith with this flat style lace that again is much flatter and less texture than the 2010 lace. I've never had a 2010. Obviously, there's only at the time of this recording, I think there's only been that green general release pair and then the two Kith pairs and this pair. But I got these in my true size 10 and a half, where I always go down a half size in my Made in USA New Balances. So I got these in a 10. Gonna throw these on today, and feel like they will be just a total daily driver for me. I just love the way these 2010s look and feel like they'll go with everything. And it makes me wonder if I'm ever going to wear these kits. They're obviously, haven't really checked the resale market, but I would imagine these kits are like way going for way more than the 2010. So perhaps I will sell these eventually and